Ever feel like you're stuck in relationship limbo? Like you're on a seesaw, constantly going up and down, never finding a stable middle ground? Want to be close 1 minute and then pushing your partner away the next? It's like your heart and mind are in a constant tug of war. You're not the only one. Many people experience this emotional roller coaster. This back and forth is a classic sign of the fearful, avoidant attachment style. It's a dance of intimacy and distance, a push and pull that can leave both partners feeling dizzy. Imagine this. You're at a party, ready to meet people. The room is buzzing with energy and you feel a mix of excitement and anxiety. You see someone interesting across the room. They catch your eye, and for a moment you feel a spark. Your heart beats faster. You want to say hello, but then doubt creeps in. What if they don't like you? What if you say something awkward? What if they say no? The fear of rejection starts to overshadow the initial excitement. What if I embarrass myself? You start imagining all the ways things could go wrong. This struggle, my friends, is the fearful avoidance main problem. It's a constant battle between the desire for connection and the fear of vulnerability. They really want love and connection, but they're terrified of getting hurt. It's like standing on the edge of a cliff, wanting to jump but being paralyzed by fear. It's like wanting a yummy cake but being scared of the calories. You crave the sweetness but dread the consequences. So, they send mixed messages, leaving their partners confused and tired. The good news? This pattern can be changed. Knowing this is happening is the first step to fixing it. Awareness opens the door to change. It's time to stop the love-hate dance and make a new plan for a better love life. With effort and understanding, a more stable and fulfilling relationship is possible. Picture a seesaw. It's a simple playground toy, but it can teach us a lot about relationships. Imagine the seesaw as a metaphor for the balance we try to maintain in our connections with others. On one side of the seesaw is the desire for closeness, the yearning to have someone to share your life with, to laugh with, to hold hands with during a walk in the park, or to share a meal at a cozy restaurant. On the other side is the fear of opening up, the anxiety about being vulnerable, the worry about being hurt or rejected. It's the side where you sit alone, feeling anxious, or where arguments seem to spring up out of nowhere. This is the push-pull dynamic in action. One moment you're deeply connected, sharing intense conversations, alternating between hugging and arguing, trying to find that balance. One day you're showering your partner with love, planning romantic trips, cuddling on the couch or hiking together, feeling on top of the world. The next day, you're building walls, hiding away at the smallest problem, sitting alone feeling upset, or turning away from each other in bed. It's confusing, right? Imagine this scenario. Your partner surprises you with tickets to your favorite band. You're thrilled, your heart races with excitement, and you can't wait to go. But then, a little voice in your head whispers, "They're being too nice. They must want something." Doubt creeps in, and you start to feel worried and thoughtful. Suddenly, you're suspicious, pulling back, and leaving your confused partner holding the tickets, wondering what went wrong. This push-pull creates a bad cycle. It leads to tense conversations, frustration, and both partners sitting apart looking sad and disconnected. It leaves both people feeling insecure, misunderstood, and emotionally drained. The emotional toll can be heavy, with heads in hands and partners looking away from each other. But don't worry, there's hope. By recognizing this pattern, we can start to change it. There's always a chance for reconciliation, for holding hands again, and having positive conversations. By understanding why this happens, we can start to fix it. Whether it's through reading self-help books, attending therapy sessions, or simply talking and smiling at each other with understanding, we can find a way to balance the seesaw of our relationships. Even way back when, the Stoics knew about dealing with tough emotions. Epictetus said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This is super true for fearful avoidance. Their fear of opening up, of getting hurt, often comes from imagined things, not real experiences. They think the worst, expecting rejection before even trying. But don't worry, Seneca gives us hope. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. It's time to stop being held back by past hurts and think about a better future. Remember what Marcus Aurelius said: "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." By changing negative thoughts and being more positive, we can change our relationships for the better. Remember those emotional walls? Time to knock them down brick by brick. How? By talking openly and honestly. This isn't about blaming anyone. It's about sharing your needs and fears in a kind and gentle way. Instead of hiding when your partner wants to cuddle, try saying, "I like being close, but sometimes I get scared of getting hurt." Think of it like building a bridge. Every real conversation, every time you open up, adds another piece to that bridge, making your connections stronger. Remember, talking goes both ways. Really listen to your partner, understand their feelings, and work together to create a safe space for closeness. Here's a secret. Being vulnerable isn't weak, it's a superpower. It's the hidden strength that allows us to connect deeply with others. When we open up, we invite others to do the same, creating a space of mutual trust and understanding. It's the key to real connection, closeness, and love. Without vulnerability, our relationships remain superficial, lacking the depth that makes them truly meaningful. Easier said than done, right? Especially for fearful avoidance. The fear of rejection or judgment can be paralyzing, making it hard to take that first step. Think of vulnerability like a muscle. Just like physical muscles, it needs regular exercise to grow stronger. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Start small. Maybe begin by writing down your thoughts and feelings in a journal. This can help you get comfortable with expressing yourself. Share a personal story with your partner. It doesn't have to be something big. Even small, everyday experiences can help build intimacy. Tell them you appreciate something they did. Expressing gratitude is a simple yet powerful way to show vulnerability. Slowly, you'll find the courage to show more of yourself. Each positive experience will reinforce your confidence. Yes, it can be scary. You might get hurt, but remember, vulnerability is not about being fearless. It's about being brave despite the fear. But the other option is a life of shallow connections and missed chances for real love. Without taking risks, we miss out on the profound joy that comes from truly knowing and being known by others. Brené Brown said it best: "Vulnerability is not winning or losing, it's having the courage to show up and be seen when we have no control over the outcome." Her research shows that vulnerability is the birthplace of innovation, creativity, and change. So take a deep breath and take a chance. Embrace the uncertainty and the potential for growth. You might be surprised by the love and acceptance you find. The rewards of vulnerability far outweigh the risks. By showing your true self, you open the door to deeper, more fulfilling relationships. Breaking free from old patterns, rewriting the script. Remember those negative thoughts, the ones that say you're going to get hurt or they're going to leave you? Time to get rid of those thoughts. Think of it like this. Your brain is a computer, and those negative thoughts are old software. It's time for an update. How? By choosing to change those thoughts. When you start feeling scared and doubtful, stop. Ask yourself, is this thought really true? What proof do I have? Often, you'll find those fears are based on old stuff or guesses. You can change your love life story. Choose good thoughts like, "I deserve love," and "I can have a good relationship." With practice, you'll see a change in your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Building strong connections. A journey of self-discovery. The path to good relationships starts with the most important relationship, the one with yourself. Take time to understand yourself. What makes you feel upset? What makes you feel safe in a relationship? Knowing this, you can share your needs and set good boundaries. Remember, taking care of yourself isn't selfish, it's important. Do things you enjoy, take care of your mind and body, and be around supportive people. As you build your self-worth and independence, you'll need less from your partner, breaking the push-pull cycle. Finding your crew support for the love wary. Love and relationships can be scary, especially when you're afraid to open up. But you don't have to do it alone. Talk to a therapist or counselor who knows about attachment theory. They can give you a safe space to talk about your past, change negative thoughts, and build better relationship habits. Join a support group or online forum for people with fearful, avoidant attachment. Sharing your story and hearing from others who get it can be really helpful. You're not broken. You just feel things a little differently. By understanding yourself and getting support, you can build loving relationships that are true to you. Your turn, share your story. Let's connect. Now it's your turn. What feels true for you about the fearful, avoidant attachment style? Have you felt the push-pull in your relationships? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's make a supportive group where we can learn from each other and find our way to loving and fulfilling relationships.